Hello and welcome everyone, this is Calebovitsch coming to you with a special guest for another episode of Deck Check. And today with me is Mr. Noverb. Could you tell us a couple things about yourself, sir?
Hey, I'm noverb. I am a streamer. I play Eternal and other card games. I am a member of Team Rankstar, and I recently played in the Eternal World Championships.
In the Eternal World Championships. You heard it here first, folks. Or maybe not for the first time, but... Oh my goodness, there's a beast. There's a beast behind you. There is a beast. There is a dire dog. Could I call it a dire dog, or is it a friendly dog?
He's a friendly dog.
Okay, my cat is fortunately somewhere else, so hopefully all my cables will be okay. Anyway, dear sir, I need your help with something I was thinking of doing, a deck I was thinking of doing for the longest of times now, for like an expansion and a half. And hopefully with your advice we can get through that, and we can build something good to inspire people to make their opponents' lives a living hell. Are you with me?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So what I would like your help with is a deck that I called Andy Ricky. It is a 75 card deck. Unfortunately, all 75 cards are non-power, because when I started pulling things out of my collection, I just pulled out and yeah, it is just a rough base. We have to cut it down by 25 to 30 cards and add some power. Well, let me first tell you what I was thinking about. So back in Homecoming, the campaign, there was a cycle of 3-color pledge Deuterinos. I think everyone and their parents played with Diogo, the new one. I tested Severin the Mad Mage a lot as well. Vargo saw some play.
Yep, Vargo did see some play.
I even saw a couple of people playing with Cameron the Fox, especially at the beginning, but I have not seen a successful or even a semi-successful Andrik deck at all. So Andrik, the Renegade Priest, is a 4-cost Karendon card, 2/4 unit, with Pledge that probably won't come into play in this deck at least. When a player draws an additional card, increase its cost by 3, and on Empower, give another one of your units +4/+2 this turn. So the problem with this card is that the first ability, while great, like the Disciplinary Weights, is symmetrical, which means it hits you as well. So right. I have seen a couple of decks that were just aggro empower decks, not running any card draw, just low to the ground, low curve, etc., etc. But a couple of days ago,
tend to kind of run out of value after a time. Like, you just kind of splurge everything, and if you don't win, you just lose, and it doesn't really have the throughput that Yetis does.
Yeah.
So,
yes,
also
but
3 colors is hard.
Yeah, 3 colors is usually hard unless you make, I don't know, 2+1 as a splash or something like that. So I was thinking, okay, the ability is symmetrical, but another way that you can use that ability to your advantage is when your cards have an alternative cost. And there has been, since Dark Frontier came out, there was a mechanic called Shift. And even if the cost of the card goes up, the shift cost doesn't go up.
Although I don't think that Gar is the best example of that.
Yes, but for example, for Crooked Alley Guide, if you draw it as an additional card, its cost goes from 3 to 6, but its shift cost is still 1. And you can still just play it for 1, but then you have to wait a couple of turns or more.
Sure.
So this is the shell. This is a 3-color shift deck with Andriks. I will go card by card now, and then I would like to hear your thoughts about where this could go, where this could not go, stuff like that, okay?
Okay.
So we have a lot of shift cards. We have 3 Gars, because I only have 3. We have Auric Reclaimers, and we can include some weapons like Null Blades, or, I don't know, some green weapons here for sure. We have Devotees of the Sands, which I don't know if are necessary or not. We have Crooked Alley Guides, which have seen play even in aggressive Stonescar decks so far. We have, wait, this does not have shift. Lethrite Dire Beast, it is a lifesteal card. Not sure if it's the greatest shift, but okay. We have one of the better shift effects and shift units here, Vishni. On shift plays 3/2 on Dark Elves, and when it comes into play and it infiltrates, it steals the enemy void. So usually, as far as I have been playing shift decks, Argenport shift decks, if you have Vishni and you have Auric Reclaimer and you're playing Nullblade, the opponent does not have a void usually, at least not an effective one.
Right.
Yes. Merchants or smugglers, this is a placeholder for now. When it comes to shift, we gotta have some secret weapons, man. We gotta have them. We gotta have them.
You say so. I was gonna say it's the first cut, but
no,
sorry. We can have them.
No, sorry. On this channel, we gotta meme out as much as we can. Also, there's a lot of shift support in Uldra Veil Ripper. On summon and on Entomb plays 3 units with shift from your void and shifts them. We have Nikos, all shifted units emerge.
Sure.
We have, what else? I'd already told about the placeholder Merchant or Smuggler. We also have a new card from the Trails of Grotov, Borderlands Trail Cutter. When one of your units becomes shifted, it emerges 1 turn sooner. And you can pay 5 to draw a card, and if that card has shift, you play and shift it. So, kind of card advantage, mid-game, late game. We also have Cloak of Moments. Your units cost 1 less to shift, and when one of your units emerges, it gets +1/+1. Another Trails of Grotov build-around card. We also have Kimi, Expedition Guide. When when she attacks, you play a shifted 1/1 Explorer, then your shifted units get +1/+1, so it buffs everything from Secret Weapon to those Explorers. We also have the namesake of Andy Riki .deck, the Renegade Priest. And what else do we have? We have a couple of Nullblades, which is the best shadow weapon out there. We have 4 Potions of Alacrity because your shifted units have to emerge sooner or later.
Is that how you say that? Oh, okay. I think I've been saying it wrong this entire time. Yeah, I've been calling it Alacrity, but sure.
I mean, I might be wrong. It is my English is my second language. Yeah. Seek powers, probably, maybe, don't know. And your plethora of removal in Annihilate, Banish, and Slay.
Sure.
Right here, Justice is the splash, but we are currently running the Justice Merchant for a banner, a Reweave, because, I don't know, Trail Cutter into Reclaimer, or Uldra into Nikos and everything emerges.
Sure.
Stand Together to protect yourself, Slay to kill the opposition, and another Andrik because it's the namesake of the deck, and that is also why I would like to run Merchants instead of Smugglers.
Okay.
Yes, this is a mess. Is it a hot mess?
Yes. So, one note I will add before we start making cuts is that I saw a deck by MacLeod in Expedition that ran the Stiggy Moloch as like you're putting all these things into play shifted, so you have all this like hidden power. So the Stiggy Moloch goes from a 10 power to a 3 power or 3 power like cost unit.
Okay.
So that'd be something to think about. I don't know if we want it, but it's definitely a consideration.
The more cards, the better, and the more things you have to cut, dear sir.
Right. As far as what we want out of the market and what merchant we want, I can see wanting Andrik in the market. It feels kind of weird to have a market with Andrik in the first place, I guess.
Yes, but if you have Andrik in play, you don't have to play Winchest Merchant.
Right.
Or you can get the banner and give a unit +4/+2.
Sure.
Or we can have a shift unit there.
Yeah, I don't know if we want a green merchant, since green is our splash right now.
Yes.
So if we don't play green, we can't really play Reweave in the market unless we play a Smuggler.
I mean, the Reweave in the market is just for Uldra into Nikos.
Yeah.
We can also just have Nikos in the market.
I think Nikos in the market would be better if we're playing green market.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this deck wants Reweave because a shift deck doesn't really have the targets for Reweave in most cases.
I agree.
And our Reweave targets are really just like Gar and Vishni.
This version also doesn't have remembrances so far. The one-cost shadow spells that get you something small into play. But that is something we could think about as well. This is supposed to be a value deck.
Sure.
That is what it's all about. It has some weak cards. I mean, weak cards on the surface, like Potion of Alacrity, Cloak of Moments, maybe even Devotee of the
Cloak is the first cut.
Cloak is one of the first cuts. I mean, your units cost 1 less to shift. That usually doesn't come into play, and when one of your unit emerges, it gets +1/+1. Also, usually doesn't come into play. I mean, it is a clone of. There is a clone of Baleb in the photo, but that does not mean we gotta play it. So first cuts, right?
Yeah, I think so. Just
okay.
If we're calling it a value deck and we want to make sure that we can do the most with all of our cards, I think that card doesn't do enough to help everything else.
Okay. There is also a card called Expedition Leader. When your units emerge, you get to draw cards. But that is a counterplay with Andrik, I think. That's why it is not included here yet.
What does the potion do again?
The potion, your shifted units emerge 1 turn sooner. It has warp.
Yep, it has warp. So it's kind of card advantage sometimes.
It is very hidden damage.
Yeah, it's...
And your secret weapon is unveiled ahead of time. I wasn't aware that the Death Star was already operational.
Okay. Yep, that's... All right.
Do I have you convinced?
No, but I like memes, so...
Live in the meme dreams. Okay. I think we could get rid of Kimmy's. Kimmy is good if we are running a version with Expedition Leaders, I think.
I think Kimmy's fine in her own right, but she could be a cut. I think the Auric Reclaimer package is not worth it.
Okay, so Null Blades are out.
Yeah.
And Reclaimers are out, sure.
I think it's just too much for that one package. As far as the market goes, we could probably actually just put a Slay in the main deck and put the Knife in the market.
The what? The Knife?
The Stormhalt Knife.
Okay. That is a decent option that I was thinking about anyway. Yes, indeed. Slay, okay. 68 cards, we only have to make 18 cuts.
Right.
And we have 48 units. I mean, we have a... Okay, so the spells. I mean, we will need between 8 and 10 removals, probably. Seek powers are a question mark.
I think actually in this deck, where we're topping out really low, we might want to turn the Seek powers into cargos.
Cargos, you say?
Yeah.
But if cargo creates you a card while you have Andrik in play, that is not a good play.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, I'm going to exchange 2 into 2.
I just think if there's like any deck that wants it, it's probably just the this deck, or like a deck that doesn't top out, above 5.
What do you think about Uldras? They are the ultimate value machine for this, right?
Right. I'm just not sure. Like I haven't been sold in that card. You're either running super hot and you just crush them anyway. It's a win more card, and when you're behind, it at best just makes a few 2-1s, and you're not really coming back that well.
Earlier today, I have been running a Mono Shadow shift deck that was also running Uldras and like 14 shift units. And in one of the games, the opponent harsh ruled while I had Uldra in play. Then I replayed everything and they conceded. And that is a good vision to have.
Right, but then even when it does that, the things are still waiting for 3 turns, unless you have Vishni, where the Vishni will get a few 2-1s.
Or unless you have Nikos.
Nikos is good too, you're right.
But Nikos, if we are not playing Reweave, I will just exchange Reweave in the market for Nikos.
Right, I think just Nikos is better as the
bullet.
The bullet, yeah.
Okay, this market is looking pretty decent. I mean, the power there is a question mark, but and a placeholder as well. Stand together, maybe, but right now we don't have... I mean, Stormhold Knife is something for aggro, Nikos is a combo, Andrik is a follow-up, Stand Together is against controls, but not really, and Banner is just a banner. Unless we put something like... Well, we don't need Relicate there because we have Banishes here.
Right.
66 cards, 16 more need to go.
So what does Dire Beast cost to shift?
4.
4. Okay. I thought it was 5 for some reason. I think that's the +3/+3 one.
Yes, War Wagon. Correct.
Okay.
I think we need to count the shift to non-shift ratio in this deck.
Right.
So for shift we have 3 plus 4, that's 7, 11, 15, 19, 23. So half the units are shift, half are non-shift. So far.
What does Trail Cutter do again?
Which one?
The 2-cost Trail Cutter.
Trail Cutter. When one of your units becomes shifted, it emerges 1 turn sooner, and you can pay 5 to draw a card, and if it has shift, play and shift it.
Have you played this card yet?
Yes.
Is it good?
Decent. At least decent.
Okay. Because I have not played with it, and I'm not super sold on a 2-cost 2/2 that requires more input to make it gain value. Although I think it serves the same purpose as like a Potion of Electricity. I don't know... Alacrity. Words. I think we don't want both of them. Because I feel like we're going to get these shift units and then have both of them or more than one, like more than we need, and it's just going to be a little bit too much. I think I would rather have a Borderlands Trail Cutter over the potion because it's still a body, like something useful to gain value over the course of the game, and the potion's like a one and done deal.
Okay.
So we can probably cut the potion.
So let's drink it up. Caleb, are you there somewhere in the corner, maybe? Oh, he's passed out drunk, never mind him. So, do we cut those Dire Beasts? I mean, we have 46 units, we have to cut units right now.
Right.
We're cutting, I don't know, maybe a Seek Power or a Cargo or 2. We are cutting, I don't know, a Banish and an Annihilate or 2 Banishes. I think 2 Banishes.
I would definitely at least cut 1 Annihilate. I think Banish is better than Annihilate right now.
Yes, because it catches everything that costs 5 or less. I'm just thinking about the curve. Look here.
Right. Fair enough.
That is why I thought Annihilate over Banish.
For what it's worth, though, that curve is not exactly a tell to what our curve is because of the Crooked Alley Guide and the Dire Beast.
Yes. And I think Dire Beast is the next cut.
Sure. I've been unimpressed with that card. I can agree.
We are down to 56 cards, ladies and gents. So, what do we do now? When it comes to 1 costs, we can just smack a Gar into play if we know the opponent has just played a Yeti or a 2-1 Oni Ronin or something like that. Otherwise, it should stay in hand. Or we can play Crooked Alley Guide, or we can play a Seek Power or a depleted power source. And 2, we can turbo out Trail Cutter, play Devotee or Shift Devotee, or Shift Secret Weapon. And the dream, obviously, is turn 2 Secret Weapon into turn 3 Blurred Stygimoloch. Stygimoloch has 1 downside, unfortunately, and it is a justice downside, called Defiance.
It's true. I haven't run into that, but that is true.
But other than that, Secret Weapon into Blurred Stygimoloch into getting Nikos is kind of the dream.
Yep.
And we want to punish greed decks with Andrik. So, okay, we have 56 cards. I think we still need to get rid of a couple of units. I think we can start shaving off singletons. Like, I don't know, 1 Stygimoloch, 1 or 2 Kimis, something like that. How much power do we need in this deck anyway?
I think 25 plus the 4 Seek Power Cargo split is fine.
So 20. Okay.
29, but I could see cutting it down. Like I could see cutting the 2 Seek Powers or something and go to 27. Given how low the ground
which do you want to keep, Cargos or Seeks?
I'm still in the idea of I want to keep Cargos.
Okay.
Because even if the card costs more with Andrik, it's still like more value over the course of the game.
Okay. So we have 54. Now we can shave a couple of cards. We could go with 1 Stygimoloch, 2 Kimis, and I don't know, a Devotee of the Sand, something like that.
Sure.
So Stygimoloch, 2 Kimis, and a Devotee. And we are down to 50 cards. Now, how does it look? 38 units. 3, 6, 10, 14, 18 out of those 38 have shift. Which is not a lot.
We should probably put back some of the shift units and cut some of the trail cutters, maybe?
Trail cutters?
Like,
not
a trail
Kimis?
cutter for a Devotee?
I think I want to cut Kimis.
Okay. You want to just, like, cut all the Kimis?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, the 3 slot is too heavy. And let's get Devotee back and 1 more card. Maybe 1 more Cargo, you know?
We could put Andrik in the main deck and then get another spot in the market.
Okay.
And also change it to a Smuggler.
Okay, so which Smuggler do you think should be good here? We don't have many spells, so maybe it should be the Lifesteal one?
Yeah, I think so.
The Argenport one? But then...
Yeah, because we need some blockers for early on. We're going to be shifting a lot of units. We're not going to have a lot of things to block with.
Yes, but what shadow card then do we need here? Do we put Banish in here? No, we have those main deck. What shadow card do we need?
Part of me wants to just say Uldra, but I don't think that's correct.
Uldra and Nikos? No, I think we need Uldra's main deck.
Right.
Ultrasound. Maybe something like Malediction or -2/-2 to everything. Devastating Setback.
Malediction hurts us a lot.
Yes.
Setback doesn't hurt us as much. Still kills the Vishnis.
And kills the Messenger.
I don't know. What do we want here?
Let's look at shadow cards. Or...
maybe just a Nullblade?
Nullblade. Sure.
That's usually my go-to for when I'm not sure what to put in my shadow market.
Yes. And merchants are out. Excuse me. Alrighty, so let's make the power base. How do you usually begin when you start making power... yes?
One thing I will note is that the banner probably needs to not be an Argenport banner, because we are now playing the green-black Smuggler. We don't want to have a green-black power. We want to try and fix for time somewhere in there.
Okay, we have double shadow here, but only single green for everything. I'm not talking about Nikos. So it should be probably the Xenon one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good thinking. Okay, so when you are making power bases for such crazy 3-color decks, where do you begin?
I usually start with 2 to 3 of each crest and about 2 of each seat.
Okay, so 2 seat, 3 crest, 2 seat, 3 crests, 2 seat. Also, let's get the sigils in here. One of this, one of this, and one of this. I don't think we need any non-sigil powers here. And I think we just need a single time, because we don't have higher requirements than a single time.
For what it's worth, though, the time is the earliest thing on our curve.
Yes, that is correct. And justice is the lowest one. So I was just thinking maybe we get more Seeds of Progress and Seeds of Mystery, not Seeds of Vengeance.
Sure.
Which is 4 of these and 4 of these.
Okay. We want to have about 8 to 10 sigils, though.
8 to 10 sigils. So if we go higher here, for example, like this, we have 8 sigils, unless we cut a crest. And we can cut a Crest of Vengeance for another time.
I think we put the time, yeah.
And do something like that. So we have 9 sigils, 8 crests, and 8 seats. Something like that. So, Mr. Noverb, what do you think about this deck? Is it bad or is it terrible?
Well, it's probably not terrible.
Okay.
It's got a lot of playable cards in it.
Okay, at least that's what we have going for it.
We're just going to hope that our removal does enough to remove the bigger units than we're playing, and then kind of go around them in other ways with unblockable units.
Okay.
This is the plan, right?
Mm-hmm. Do we keep 3 Blurred Sigimolochs, or are we going the full distance with 4?
I think 3 is fine. I think the fact that you have to have a setup on the board already means that you probably don't want to go the full 4 right now.
Okay. Excuse me. Makes sense, for sure. Okay, so Andy Ricky, version 1.0. 1.00 even. And do you have some time to play a couple of games here?
Sure.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. I mean, Caleb is always running up somewhere. Can't really trust that fella. Let's play ranked.
Gotta say though, I'm excited to see Andrik give a newly emerged shifted unit +4/+2.
Yes. Or just give us a shadow power to shift out Ellie Guide on 1.
Yeah, I guess that's what you want to do here, yeah.
That's where Andrik shines the most. Thank you, Fixer. And
I don't know if this hand is a keep though.
No, I think we can meme this out.
Okay, because we're putting away our Andrik, and we don't have a good play on 2 other than Gar. This feels weird not to have undefeated power.
Okay, I'll trust you. Is this any better? We have the Xenon banner.
But it has 2 merchants. Yeah, I think we keep this one.
Okay.
It doesn't do what we want to do though, but we do have the 2-drop that can eventually get played. Hopefully get played on turn 2.
Okay.
We lead with one of them. I don't know the deck well enough to know which one is
does not matter right now. I mean, we have double Shadow on turn 3. And right now we can have the Crest of Mystery, sorry. And there is Gar.
I think I take Gar here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, against Praxis, if we silence all those units, oh baby.
Because it'll come down before they can play their Heart of the Vault.
Now, what do we do with the merchant here? We have Nullblade without Third Shadow, we have Stormhold Knife, we have Stand Together, we have Xenon Banner.
I think we don't. I think we just play the Borderlands Trail Cutter.
Trail Cutter?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I can see that. And Gar, we keep Gar to...
Yeah, we keep Gar until 4.
Shh. Opponent, don't do anything with your units.
I think this next turn we play the Smuggler to grab the power if we don't draw it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do we block here?
No. There's like no value to doing that.
Yes, I agree. We don't care about the 2 health. Well, nice knowing you.
See, so now we are okay having not grabbed the power from the market.
Yeah. Yes. So what do we do? Do we get rid of the other smuggler and get what? Nullblade? Stand together?
Yeah, I kind of like stand together.
But what do we get rid of? The other smuggler?
The other smuggler, yeah.
Okay. So we get rid of the other smuggler and just stand together against all this oppression, all this prax oppression.
I can see some problems with the no blade plus knife, so we may want to change the no blade into something else.
Okay, we'll do that in a moment. Do we block here? I do not think so. We do have that stand together.
And we also have banish.
The banish shall vanish.
So what do they have on 4? Sandstorm Titan and Cat? So we don't want to attack with Smuggler if they don't play anything, but they play Zuberi. Okay.
Do we still silence? Or do we get rid of this?
I think we get rid of that because they're playing an even deck, so they're not going to have any 5-drop that we care about silencing.
Okay, makes sense. Do we want cargo or contraband?
I think we want
contraband,
right?
Yes. Yeah. Contra bravery. And I think, given the contents of our hand, we can contraband first and see what transpires here. And we have Pillar of Amar, Name Taker, and nothing.
He's got so many power. Okay.
Pillar of the community, if we get flooded. I think this can carry us against Praxis.
Yeah, I think we take the Pillar of Amar. There's not much they can do about it.
Oh my goodness. Get out of here, you 4/5 beast. Hero? Centaur Warrior? You go, opponent. Also, we need a 3rd time.
Well, by the time we get to 7, I would hope that we have time.
Yeah. And we have time for that 7. Oh, Andy.
Oh, yes. Draw more cards.
Draw more useless cards.
No!
No!
No, Gar!
No! It is us who silences you!
Come on, Gar. Just take the pillar. Take the pillar. No!
Oh, my Garnus.
Okay, we could not have seen that coming.
Probably not.
Although I have seen this deck a lot recently. I don't know who brought it about.
The Sentinel...
Yeah, the Sentinel ramp deck.
Oh, yeah, I played against it earlier today. It was quite strange indeed. Do we play Gar for that send together?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think we do.
So.
And I think I would just like to ship it over to the opponent.
Yeah.
But I don't see us winning this game. No, siree, Bob. And I would like to be mistaken.
This is that scenario where
what?
I don't think it's a good matchup for us. Oh, yes. That card's so good with Overwhelm. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but we just get some value trades.
Sure, sure.
I love Waystone Titan. I have him in my Praxis Charge Rod deck.
I play him a lot in Skycrag with like Big Skycrag, where you like attack with 1 and then immediately get a Howling Peak and then copy it with Howling Peak, and then you attack again and you can play a Flame Blast for 18.
What? That is just crazy. Okay, how do we lose? That
very
is the
easily.
Question.
Yeah, I think we scout plus slay.
But which one to slay?
Probably the 5/7 that's letting them play 2 cards a turn.
Yeah, probably.
We just want to scout into... No, that ain't gonna do it.
Maybe not today. Maybe not today. Maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry.
Alright, Weird Al. I think that's Weird Al. It's been a while.
Yes.
It's been
Yes, it is.
7 years since I've heard that.
I think we need to block here. Just to stem the bleeding.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
I don't know what I can draw here, though.
There was an argument for like waiting on the alley guide to double block the heart.
Yeah, but we're at 11. So that's a no-go. And
That would have put us down to 9. Would not have been good.
Blurred Sigimoloch. I mean, yeah, we had 6, so that didn't matter. Yeah, I think we can try another one. Here.
I think it's just a bad matchup for us.
I think
On
most
average,
matchups are bad matchups for Andy and Ricky. I'm just waiting for that one game. For that one perfect game where we can Andy Rick when the opponent has like 5 treasure troves in hand.
That one perfect game that makes it all better, that you can post about on Reddit.
Ah, yes.
That gets you all the updates.
You know, I'm not gonna edit this out now, do you? Unless I get my $2 for a job well done.
I ain't no coward.
Oi. Oh my goodness, are we playing a draft? Feels like we're playing a draft. 28 minutes to go.
I had like a 1.5, 2-minute wait times yesterday on stream, so.
For ranks or for draft?
For ranked.
No, that's too long. For draft? Yes, please. A narc. We're playing against a narc.
And we have a good hand, actually.
Yes, we're keeping it. We're getting a shadow. Sure. Sure. Perfect. Or as close to perfect as this deck can be. Seed of Progress, and let's get a shadow sigil. A shingle shadow sigil. And we follow it up with Devotee, but are we shifting it or are we playing it out as is?
I think we're just shifting it.
So we can play and shift? Oh, yes. Now I can see it. Now I can see the value.
So we shift that, make sure they don't kill it,
or
and
we
then we play and shift and then play Gar, right? Shifted.
Or, yeah, something like that.
Or we could just play out the 3/3 and then crest.
Andrik, wherefore art thou? Okay, I think I play one out. Or do we shift 3?
Oh, shift 3. Oh.
No, they can be running...
Hailstorm, Malediction. Yes. There's a ton of ways that punish us for that.
I think I play one, and depending if there is a power there or not, I think we just then Crest of Progress and play Shifted Gar on turn the following one.
Yeah, turn 4.
Yeah, so let's play this one.
Yep.
It's a power, but it's a depleted power if we play out Time Sigil, so this goes to the bottom.
I think you're right.
And we play Crest.
Right.
Andy.
Andy does not die to Hailstorm, thankfully.
Andy is going to be very handy, but the opponent is... I think we just give it to them. Or do we?
I think we sacrifice.
No, you are correct. We have Aldra after all.
Yeah, and we don't have any way to deal with the 5/5 Vara without like double blocking.
Do we shift Gar or do we Andrik?
I think we shift Gar.
Yeah.
Shifting the Gar answers everything in their hand right now, and then the Andrik can answer the things afterwards.
Yes, I do agree. I concur. Also, next turn we can play Andrik, and if we draw a power, we can Andrik and plop here. And attack for 5. Something like that.
Yeah, Andrik is so good with a merge. By so good, I mean medium at best, but...
Oh, opponent.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
The value. We are devaluing the opponent's value. Yes. Yep. Let's play it. Let's shift an alley guide as well. And let's hope for a power. Blue,
Stiggy.
red, Stiggy. Yes. And if the opponent hailstorms now, I think we have
They
a
lose
decent
their Vara.
position.
And we still have a 2-4, yeah. Copies Vara.
Mirror
If we
image.
sacrifice something, yeah.
I think we need to.
I agree.
Desecrate on Andy. Why do you desecrate Andy? So right now we shift Alley Guide and play Stiggy.
Yes.
And we need power, I think.
I would agree with you.
I think we need power
We're so
more
far away
than...
from 6, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do the not seen before playing out Vishnu on 3.
Why not seen before? I always do it. Kaifas!
Yes! Oh, goodness.
Keister.
Not only did you not bring me in for a Kaifas deck, but we got to silence a Kaifas before it gets played. I'm in love.
Yeah, let's just play it.
Sure.
I mean, 3 good silenced units. I'm all right.
Right.
I'm more than all right. I'm very all right. Okay, we have 2 shift units here already.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is it. This is the game.
This
and it's not even Andrik that was doing work.
This is the game indeed. Let's kill the big one. Let's attack with these 2. We have the fast answer for that. Double Vara, please.
Oh, yeah. Quad block. You know you want to? That's not going to do it.
That is not going to do it for you, opponent. Because we are just killing Vara and killing you, dear sir. Yes, Stiggy Moloch, yes.
This is a good ad.
I think we get rid of this one.
Yep.
So that we can have Aldra soon.
The other mode on Gar is not nearly as good. Although it will break the Aegis from Champion of Cunning.
Yes, I think we want to see what is on top here. And we want to put it on the bottom.
Right.
Now, what do we attack with? That is the question.
I think we just serve in with Stiggy and trade the 3/3s, or do we just attack with the 3/3 and then...
I think we just attack with the 3/3 and keep it at home?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they can have a removal sooner or later.
The other option was to just attack with Stiggy and leave back... Yeah, leave back the 2 3/3s to trade with the Varas, and we get back the 3/3s anyway when we play Uldra.
Okay, opponent. Okay, I see what you're doing here.
Gaining life.
For example. Okay, so what do we get? We get Alley Guide, we get Alley Guide, and we get... Gar, just in case.
For the potential one more.
Yes. Yes. So we get Gar, we get Alley Guide, we get Alley Guide, and we scout twice. Scout twice. 2 scouts are better than 1. Yes. Because we have 7 power.
Right.
I think we will take it, and after some thought, I think we will take it as well. I'll even play the power opponent, because we do not care. I'm not attacking because, you know, blocks and all.
Right. Right.
Dark Return. Oh my goodness, that's a 4/4 Vara. Do we get rid of this? No.
No, I think we just... It was arguable if we had just let the Vara come into play without sacrificing.
I do not think so.
Because then we could block with the Uldra.
They could have something like Cabal Standard.
Right, that's true. I'm just saying, like, giving it more time to have more units in the profile.
Oops, indeed. Trail Cutter, and let's start drawing cards. And it is a seat. And I'm not gonna play it because we can draw Merchant.
Right.
Yeah, let's keep it here for a moment still.
Board
Vara
exactly 10,
Vengeance
which is
Seeker.
great for the knife.
Yes. Yes, we are at exact 10.
How many Varas have they played this game?
About 4 by now.
But a few of them are copies.
Yes.
One's a Dark Return, etc., etc.
Andy Ricky.
Unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunate indeed. What is also unfortunate is... Do we need to chump block? No, we do not. Okay, I think we attack with all 3.
Yes.
And we even play Andy Ricky.
And then hold up Banish.
Hold up Banish indeed, kind sir. This is the game. Afterwards we can retire from Eternal. For eternity.
This is the one win of the video.
Yes.
Here we just block.
I mean...
We force them to use their trick and then we banish it, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Nothing? What?
Hailstorm.
Oh, Hailstorm?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Let's banish it anyway.
Sure. I'm on board.
And the thing is that we are getting 3 shifted units now.
Right.
And that is a Gar, just in case. An Alley Guide, a shiny one, and another Alley Guide. And we want a non-depleted power on top. No. No. Yes. And this is the not-so-secret mode of playing Secret Weapon against Felm.
I'd say it's pretty secret.
Oh my goodness, they're getting something that will destroy us all. Probably in cold blood for Andrik.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be decent. Stiggy! MVP. No, Gar was really the MVP of this game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all those silences.
Almost as good as going turn 2 reweave into Gar. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but it's real good.
Not. Grasping at shadows. That costs 8.
Oh goodness, 8 cost Vara, what's up?
Let's get rid of Andy.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, Andy. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Hashtag all in. A space.
Hashtag A space?
Yeah. Because you can play Ultra to block the Vara.
Oh my goodiness.
Yep. Seems correct.
The not-so-secret weapon. And the not-so-secret Uldra number 1,000,000. A million.
Yeah, it's really interesting that Secret Weapon doesn't have Overwhelm.
Yeah,
it's like it breaks doors, right? So it's just like breaking through to the city. Wait, there's a cannon, isn't it? That's a cannon, not a battering ram.
Sure. Stiggy is dead. D.
Oh, no.
E. D. Dead. Dead.
What is this?
Another hailstorm.
Another hailstorm?
And we're gonna get some units back once again.
What?
What?
Okay.
Mr. Oizo.
Okay.
They're getting Stiggy.
Oh, maybe. Maybe they're getting Stiggy. Oh, goodness.
Getting Stiggy with this.
I thought it was like the 17th Mara.
Na. Getting Stiggy with this. Okay, that was a good game. But I think...
was interesting.
I think we can do at least one more meme out of this.
Oh, sure. I'm down for a few more if you want to do it.
Sure.
Gotta really do the Andrik thing. We didn't empower anything with Andrik this game.
Yeah, I mean, we played one power with Andrik in play, but it was him and just shifty units.
Right.
But it was just a value mess of a deck. Not too cohesive. But enough to defeat a Felon boy.
So what's your opinion of Oizio so far?
That's a very difficult music to listen to. You don't know Mr. Oizo?
No.
Okay. That's I'm gonna DM you, unfortunately, later. That hashtag sorry not sorry. As for the unit, I have no idea. Might be good, but I haven't played with it. Maybe I should start playing with it. Okay, that's my mission for the next day. Do we keep this?
Check. I think I want to say no because it's so slow. But we are on the play. I think we just redraw this. There's better options.
Okay, I have to listen to your advice. This is a keepo?
You don't, but you are. Yeah, this is key.
Alright, so crest
I'm
into
not
seat.
Hostage.
Yes. Always.
Did you say yes?
No, I said yes.
Oh, okay.
I said yes to Gar.
Oh, always Gar. Never not Gar. So we're on the play. We have a devotee, so Gar is going to be coming down before their turn 4.
Yes. This is indeed how we do it.
I think we just, play crest here.
To have a contraband.
Yeah.
I think crest and just play Vishni.
You think so?
Yes, always. Do you see? Do you see?
Yeah, I guess. Or we keep Aldra, obviously. I'm just like...
No, because Aldra is going to be the blocker here. Sorry, Vishni is going to be the blocker here. If they have a trick, then sure, we're just going to revive it.
Sure. Otherwise, they're getting like a billion war cries and we take damage. I understand.
So you do see. And it is juicy.
Okay.
Welcome to my world. Do we want to steal their void?
No.
Or do we want to be defensive about it? Ha! Shift
We
this.
want to stop them from playing the game. That's the goal.
Opponent, do you see a big red hand here that says no? I hope you do. 'Cause no. What is happening? We wanted memory. We got memory, sir. Opponent, please play a hailstorm.
Suddenly I see. Oh, goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
I don't know what just happened.
Retribution.
We're in Masters. This is a Masters player playing Retribution. Oh, goodness. What
I
is
need
going
to
on
see.
right now?
I need to witness. Gun Rustler. No.
So
Crownwatch
it's
Captain.
right?
Yes. Let's go for Captain Crownwatch. Captain Sweatpants, as far as I can see. Banish. Yes, I need to banish the opponent because they're gonna play something crazy for sure. Aye. Okay. We have witnessed Protect into Retribution. And I blocked and I thought to myself, they're gonna Retribution. And they did. And indeed they
that
did.
was the thought process.
I'm not gonna play the Shadow Sigil for now, I'm just going for Captain. And they do have something fast. And I'm going for my draft cheat sheet now, and they can be holding Touch of Grace, Barrel Through, because it feels like we're playing against a draft deck.
Don't forget Flash Grenade.
Oh my goodness, yes. They're gonna flash us. No, turn off the camera. Turn off the camera.
It's a big sensor at the center of the screen. So we're holding the power for Andrik, right?
Yes, Andrik and or Merchant. But which one do we attack with? Just this? I think we just attack with the 5/5 and leave Gar for blocks.
Right. Because we want to lose Gar.
Yes. Also, 5 is more than 2 last I checked. Check, 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 check.
So, you've played Uldra more than I have.
Yes.
Have you ever encountered a scenario where your Vishni hits them and you steal their shift units and get their shift units back?
No.
Okay.
Please, opponent, attack. Yes. Yes, they are indeed attacking. Because all I want to do, all day long, is silence the units in their hand. Oi. An alternative. Shift Vishni?
Yeah, I think so.
Because then we can do an assault on the palace.
Wait, isn't there a Vishni in the discard pile?
Yes, it is silenced though.
Oh, you're right, right.
Do you remember that retribution, maybe? By any chance?
I blocked it out of my mind.
Oh, they have a snowball. Now the snowball's chance in Korovia. And another. And another.
It could be the Echo Dragon.
No.
It could be
No.
the transform it into a unit that costs 1 more.
I'd
so
rather
one
it
was
be
a
that.
snowball. But I've seen both played in Constructed recently, so it's not the Echo Dragon or the
Okay,
transform
so
card.
they have got to be kidding me.
What? I mean, that's a good hit. Like, that's a really good hit, actually.
Please? Please?
Flash grenade.
No! Not the flash grenade!
I was so ready for it, too. I was so ready for a flash grenade there.
Never ready for flash grenade. Okay, so we have Gar.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it, but that's what I'm willing to do.
Attack first. Defiance, maybe.
Defiance, baby. No.
Okay. You never know.
But they have Phaegus. They have Phaegus once again.
Right.
No. 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 And we are going to see Svetia. Quite soon. Quite soon indeed.
If they don't have a blocker, we can attack.
Yeah.
So we can remove some of the blockers. We can remove that since Banish got buffed. Never mind. It's 5 power. Because 2 war cries.
Oh yes, let's banish.
What is this game?
What is this game? It is called Eternal Card Game.
I see.
And it is full of memes. And a couple of dreams as well. Do you see?
Our opponent is just too strong.
Potent.
Our opponent is just way too potent.
Way too potent for us. At least for me.
I don't feel like we've been playing the same game as them.
Yeah, I think we're playing checkers and the opponent is playing Eternal.
Backgammon.
That's badgammon. Badgammon. No.
Seems correct.
Why do you see protect? Maybe they lost a bet, I don't know. I see it in your face. I see that. Is it disdain? Or just disenchantment the first season?
Oh.
Oh, Punty. Dear Punty, let's make an assault on the palace.
You don't want to take their discard pile?
I do not think so.
Sadly, they don't have face aegis, so we can't remove the face aegis with the Vishni.
Oh, yes.
But like they've dismantled everything we've tried to do so far. Like we can't make more Vishnu tokens because they're under Navy Graft.
Why didn't they want to sack the city and just kill us? Put us out of our misery?
Maybe they didn't see it.
I mean...
I don't see things all the time.
Ah, yes. Opponent, what game are you playing at? That might be too slow.
We're not dead yet.
Are you sure? I mean, we can stop the palace and block here and die, or we can just not block and die, and you know what?
So we kill the Hojan. We double block the 5/5, and we chump the 4/4, and then we go to 1.
Or we do the big old skipperoonie. Oh, let's regroup our thoughts. What do you think about this deck, noverb?
I think it's very medium.
Yes,
at best.
It is medium but entertaining.
Sure.
We did not live the secret weapon dream.
Nope.
We did live a couple of older dreams. But for sure, we did live the guard dream.
We did not leave the Andrik dream. They drew 1 extra card with Andrik in play.
And they could have still played it. Yes. Okay, but this is where we unfortunately have to leave you, dear viewers. So, what do you think about this deck? You can leave your negative opinions in the comments below. Also, there is a link to Eternal Warcry for this deck that you're probably not going to use, but for sure I'm going to try and tinker with this on my stream as well. Would you do me the honors of tinkering with this as well on your stream? No. I can hear that no in my head.
I'll make no promises, but Andrik is a meme that I come back to every now and again anyway.
Okay.
I'm not thrilled with the shift mechanic though as a whole.
Okay. What did you see other ways of using Andrik? Just an aggro deck?
I tried the aggro version. I tried playing it with a bit more of like a ramp style, where you play Andrik into Marshal Ironthorn and Ambassador, and you just like really combo up and give things like +8 and +12 and just kill them in 1 turn.
Oh, okay. That seems like a good dream to me. Next time on Deck Check. Mr. Noverb, thank you very much for attending. Thank you for your thoughts and help with this deck. Andy Ricky was underperforming, but hopefully that second game was and kind of the third game was to everyone's liking. Do you have any parting thoughts, sir?
Well, thanks for having me. Hope you don't get Andrik too much when playing against Caleb in the future, but
you might.
It's actually likely.
Yes,
anyway, thanks again.
Okay. You can catch Noverb on twitch.tv/Noverb. Yes?
Yes. And you can follow me on Twitter at NatOverb.
All the links will be in the description of the video, obviously. And this has been Calebovitsch. We are also both happily doing some content for TeamRankstar.com. And this video is also being sponsored by Inked Gaming. Modify your game with your style and don't let Andrik give you +3 on the cost. Just type in TRS12 and get 12% discount and say no to Andrik. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Calebovitsch out. Take care.